pathwaysoflight.org. Welcome to the reading, A Course in Miracles Workbook Lesson 119, Insights. Review. Truth will correct all errors in my mind, and to give and to receive are one in truth. One sentence that stood out to me in today's lesson is that it is impossible that the Son of God could be hurt in any way. I tried to imagine what it would be like to really know this. I experienced fleeting moments of a hint of what this would feel like. It was interesting to observe what came with it. In those moments, body identification faded to almost nothing. I was less limited to a place in space or a point in time. My sense was of being extended far beyond the body. It was very inclusive. I welcomed everyone into my circle of being, for there was no reason to defend or protect. There was no thought of harm. It was very peaceful and joyful. Everyone was my friend. I felt a joining of my heart with all hearts. There was a wonderful exchange of energy, of love, of unified thought. I felt uplifted, free. I carried no heavy burdens. I felt like what could be best described as floating, weightless. I seemed to only be able to allow this feeling for brief moments, and then I would pull back into my usual perspective of being in a body identified with it. I would move back and forth between this body identification and feeling on the fringes of the experience of total safety. I wasn't able to allow myself to experience it totally without reservation, to totally let go of all body identification. Yet I let go enough to taste the freedom, to taste the expansiveness, the limitlessness, to taste the joy and peace, and to know that this is what I want in truth. And so I will continue to practice these exercises so that I may move closer to the consistent recognition that harm is impossible, that I am innocent along with the whole world. I am deeply grateful for these fleeting moments that hint at the reality of my home in heaven. My goal is clear, and I journey on with a lightened step. The first part of today's lesson gives me the benefits of stilling my mind and listening to the truth. As I am willing to open to the truth, the errors in my mind are healed. It is the errors in my mind that are causing all the feelings of limitation and distress I experience. If I really think about it, I do not want to continue holding on to the errors in my mind. They only bring me pain. I hold on to the errors many times because I think they are true. I think I am right in believing them. Jesus is helping me to realize that this is a mistake. Very gently, he reminds me that I do not know what anything means. He gently encourages me to let go of the meaning I have given to everything. He gently encourages me to step back from the meaning I have given to everything in this world. As I practice stepping back, the first rays of light are able to shine through. I remember that everything I see through the body's eyes is part of the dream of separation. As I practice remembering this, it gets easier to be aware of the truth that lies beyond the dream of separate bodies. Everyone is really still the same light of God. Everyone is really still the same love of God. No one can be hurt. No one can be harmed. No one is their body. No one is their ego personality. No one is anything but an extension of God's love. That is inviolate, changeless, eternal. The truth shines forth as I quiet my mind and let it enter my awareness. The truth does heal all errors in my mind as I am willing to open up and listen, to open up and receive. As I receive the truth, I give the truth. Ideas leave not their source. The truth is continuous and eternal. It is the reason everyone is safe. It is the reason there is no death. There is no world of separation. I am willing to rest in this remembering today. When I get my feelings hurt or I am afraid, I'm like a little kid and run to my Father for comfort, to feel that safety with Him, so He can remind me that I cannot be hurt in any way. Of course, as an ego, I can't imagine what that's like, but somehow when I'm in quiet, deep down in my heart, I know this is not only possible, but true. I guess that's why I keep doing it. I too was struck by the reminder that I could not be hurt in any way, but I was intent on my interpretation, so I didn't think to try another way of relating. This is the exact place for me to go during any of the exercises. I too need to be where I feel Daddy's safety. I forgot that part. It was just recently that I absorbed the meaning of rest in God, or rest in peace for that matter. This time, it was my need, my craving for something elusive, and asking Him for it, whatever it is, that gave me the experience and then the understanding of the words. I guess I still forget His gifts. pathwaysoflight.org